Welcome to Ethanol Producer Magazine's top headlines from the past week. I'm your host, Jill Nelson. The fermentation process is the heart of an ethanol production system. So if you want solutions for the most difficult barriers to efficient production, you need fermentation experts from the Fibro Ethanol Performance Group on your team. Combining the highest quality products for ethanol production with ongoing training and support and a state-of-the-art diagnostic center, Fibro is committed to creating efficiencies in the ethanol industry. To learn more about how Fibro can help you strive toward the goal of producing consistently high yield and uniformity in your plant operations, visit ethanolperformancegroup.com. A corn ethanol plant in New York could soon become a green tech campus featuring a variety of advanced biorefinery technologies. Addis Industries recently announced plans to purchase an 85 million gallon per year ethanol plant located in Fulton, New York from Sunoco LP for $20 million. Under the agreement, Sunoco will enter into a 10-year ethanol offtake agreement with Addis. The transaction is expected to close later this quarter. While Addis said it plans to continue with corn ethanol production at the Fulton plant, the company also plans to invest up to $100 million in the facility to make several improvements over the next 2 years. Ametis is making progress with the funding of its proposed cellulosic ethanol plant in Riverbank, Florida. On January 23rd, the company announced the U.S. Customs and Immigration Service issued an I-924 exemplar approval for its $50 million EB5 Phase 2 funding related to the Riverbank Cellulosic Project. Read more details on ethanolproducer.com. A new analysis commissioned by the Urban Air Initiative and completed by Future Fuel Strategies is raising questions about studies used by the U.S. EPA to model emissions from ethanol-blended fuels. The analysis looked at nearly 100 vehicle emission studies and concluded that the test fuels used often do not match real-world fuels available to customers. Many of those studies were published by the Coordinating Research Council, which is supported by the petroleum industry. Get more details about this study on ethanolproducer.com. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week with more of the ethanol industry's top stories.